significant storms rolling all throughout Oakland County and southeastern Michigan, leaving hundreds of thousands out of power. In Greater West Bloomfield, that includes over 200,000 customers through DTE, or roughly 9% of their customer base. Here we got some images we'll put up on your screen. This first image shows some of the significant areas of power outages in our community. You'll see a little bit of Orchard Lake and West Bloomfield on this image on CivicCenterTV.com. Pockets around the Orchard Lake Nature Sanctuary and around the West Acres region and Twin Beach area of West Bloomfield, with 203 customers and 1,521 customers in that West Acres region, respectively, without power at this time. In addition, other problem areas across our neighborhoods include in West Bloomfield in the Maple and Middle Belt area, as well as that business corridor in Orchard Lake around Maple and M10. Around 844 people out of power between those two areas in our community. Then also that includes significant pockets of the Tri-Cities. We mentioned Orchard Lake a moment ago, but Keego Harbor, Sylvan Lake, and a little bit of that border area with West Bloomfield experiencing significant power outages as we enter this day after those big storms. It includes 1,200 people out of power, most of that included in the green section on your screen here on CivicCenterTV.com. That is almost all of Keego Harbor in that image, or a significant portion of Keego Harbor, from as south as Cass Lake to even as north as Beachmont, where 931 of those 1,200 customers are without power at the time that we're telling you this on Wednesday. Then additionally, some wind damage also causing some significant damage around the Sylvan Glen area as well. Here are some images from Chantel Hoffarth posted on Facebook, including Sylvan Glen, of a tree that fell on a power line, sparking a fire in our community. Another angle on that we'll get you in just a moment from Kim Schultz, who showed that tree was down, hit a power line. Luckily, per the Facebook post and those comments, did not hit any people or their homes in those areas, just the damage to those trees with the fire. And you saw in that image previously the fire department also on scene for that. Then at Ward's Point, there's been a couple of different shots there from Julianne O'Brien showing a tree falling across the street. And we have Jake Schaff from our team on site in that area as we speak, who's been able to speak to some people from within our community about this damage and learn a little bit more from live on site in Keego Harbor, this area around Kendall and Elam. Jake, give us the latest.
Yes, Tyler, Kevin, good morning. A bit of a cloudy morning after the night we had last night, but yes, I'm here live on Cass Lake Road around the intersection of Cass Lake and Summers. And as you can take a look behind me, this is only some of the damage that was caused from the storms last night. Trees down, power lines impacted, and just damage throughout the roads. I was speaking with worker just a little bit earlier before the show who was cleaning up some of the debris, asking him some of the things that he's seen. And he's been hopping around the four communities all day trying to clean up little things here and there. He told me that a transformer actually blew up around Sylvan Glen, and just little bits here and there, doing his part to help get everything back to normal. But yes, there has been some destruction. It's definitely going to cause some road delays and probably going to cause some rerouting. But yes, definitely a lot of the stuff you see around here, Tyler.
Yeah, expect to see a lot of crews out today also cleaning up a lot of that storm damage, those trees that are down, especially those significant trees. You talked about the one on Sylvan Glen, and we're able to get some information that it was a transformer that blew as that tree apparently had fallen onto that power line. Jake, thank you for that report. At this time, have you gotten any indication of, maybe from the crew that's on site there, when we can expect this area of Kendall and Elam around Castle Lake, where you're at, where that tree is down, to be cleared?
As for when things are going to be back to normal, I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully this stuff will get cleaned up very, very soon, as to not impact too many drivers as they continue on in their day.
Yeah, hopefully that will be the case, and that storm damage and those power outages also coupled on top of that. Got to make it tough for people to be able to clear this damage as well. Maybe they're using chainsaws that have to be connected to a power supply. They need to charge some of those materials. A lot tougher to do when you're also in significant pockets of power outages across our community. Jake Schaff live in Keego Harbor. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, Tyler. Thank you.